Welcome back to my channel. My name is Derica and you're watching Shelf Love with D. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for returning today if you've been here before. Today we will be discussing my October hopefuls. So grab your coffee, your drink of choice, your snack, and let's chit chat. As y'all can see, I got my handy dandy mic on today. Please let me know if you can tell the difference in the audio. A, and then B, if you like the quality of the audio better, if you can hear me better, or 3, if you think just toss it out, girl, don't use it, you were fine before. I really would appreciate the feedback so that I know if this works or if it doesn't, if I need to try something else. So I appreciate the feedback. Let's get into the video. One moment. So before we get into it, I thought it would be fun that I not only give you my October hopefuls, but I pre-rate them based on cover and a little bit of the synopsis that we get from Google. So the first book is Lakewood, and based off cover alone, I'm gonna rate it a 3.5. I'm curious to see in the end what I rate it. It says, when Lena Johnson's beloved grandmother dies and the full extent of the family's debt is revealed, the Black millennial drops out of college to support her family and takes a job in the mysterious and remote town of Lakewood, Michigan. On paper, her job is too good to be true. So we'll see how that one goes. As I said, my predicted star rating is a 3.5 based on the cover. So my next book is Swift River, and based on that cover alone, again, I'm going to give it another 3.5. It says Swift River is a mesmerizing account of inherited trauma in a sundown town, propelled by the insightful and often humorous narration of a 16-year-old Diamond Newberry, the town's only Black resident. That sounds good. I'm excited to read that one. Okay, so next one up on the October hopeful list is Ace of Spades. It says Chiamaka and Devin must work together to ensure they make history as the first Black graduates or die trying at the hands of aces, who will do anything and everything to prevent their upward mobility. Readers will love this thriller mystery reminiscent of Gossip Girl and Get Out. The plot keeps readers guessing. That sounds good. And based off cover alone, I know I'm not giving these high ratings, but I'm giving it a 3.5. So we'll see at the end what I think about it. All right, so the next one up on my list is The Attic Child. This one has been on my TBR for a while. I'm really looking forward to reading this. Based on the cover alone, and I will say the cover that I have, because I have the large print edition, I'm going to give it a 3.5. Let's stretch it to a 3.75, okay? It says that it is it is a hauntingly powerful and emotionally charged novel about family, secrets, love and loss, identity and belonging. So The Attic Child is the story of 2 children almost a century apart, locked in the same attic of a grand English home and treated abominably by the adults charged with their care. The dual narrative begins in 1903 with Dikembe's life as a young 9-year-old boy living with his family in the Congo. I cannot wait to read this book. I've seen it everywhere. I've heard so many good things about it. So based off the reviews I've heard on this one, based off the original cover and the synopsis, I'm going to give it a 4 star. That is my prediction for The Attic Child. All right, so the next one on the list is The Reformatory. And this one is not available in my library right now. I think I am number 7 on one copy, I think it said. So hopefully I get this before the month of October is up. And another popular book that a lot of people are raving about. So I'm looking forward to jumping into this one. Based off the cover, based off reviews, I'm going to give it a 4-star prediction. It says a historical horror novel following 12-year-old Robbie Stevens Jr. as he is sent to the fictional Gracetown School for Boys, a Jim Crow-era reformatory for Black children. While in the reformatory, which is based on the real-life Dozier School for Boys, Robbie uses his ability to see ghosts to uncover the truth about missing boys. This sounds very interesting, so I'm looking forward to reading that one. All right, next one up on my list is You Never Know by Raina Swan. And this is my book sister from the official Chat that I told you about in the other vlog. She has written her first adult fiction book. She's written a couple of children's fiction books. I'll link everything down below. Y'all, please check her out. Please support her. But I'm looking forward to reading this book. I have it on Kindle. It is available on Kindle or through Amazon for $3.99. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it is ready for you to read without having to purchase. So it says You Never Know is a tense, unflinching thriller about obsession, regret, and the unseen danger that slips quietly into your life until it implodes. A terrible mistake, a mysterious gift, messages that should have been taken seriously, and the realization that some grudges don't fade, they hunt. Now that is a synopsis. That's how you write a synopsis. I would read this just based off that, but I'm going to predict a 5-star read because that's my girl. And I know she knows horror and thriller. Those are, her go-to genres. So I know she can write one. I have faith in her. Check her out, y'all. So the next one on the list is One Night in Georgia. It says it is set in the summer of 1968, a provocative and devastating novel of individual lives caught in the grips of violent history. 3 co-eds travel to Atlanta during the Civil Rights era, facing racial tension, violence, and using the Green Book. So there you have it. We'll check that out. Based off that synopsis, which doesn't tell me much, and based off the cover, I'm going to give that a 2.5 to 3-star rating prediction. We'll see. Hopefully it's better than that. It might end up surprising me and be a whole 5-star read out here. All right, next one up is The Family Spirit. Looking forward to this one. I want to say Lex Reeds did a review on this one, and it sounds just right up my alley, like something that I'm just going to be page turning on. It is a new genre for me. Seems more on the mysterious side, maybe some magic in it or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. I'm more of a cover person. But it says that Ayanna has inherited the knowing gene that the Maces believe have been passed down to at least one girl child every generation as far back as they can trace. But her mother has tried to convince her that she is nothing like those weird Mace women. To keep the peace, she lies to herself, she lies to her mother, and everyone involved. So that's all I'm going to give y'all because the synopsis is pretty long. I'm not reading all of that, but I look forward to reading it nonetheless, and we'll see what I think about it in the end. Hopefully it is as good as I've heard, and we can give it a 5-star read. The next one up on the list is When No One Is Watching. This one says that it's a thriller. Sydney Green, a Brooklyn native who returns to her gentrifying neighborhood and notices the disappearance of her neighbors. As she and a new neighbor, Theo, create a historical tour to document the community, they uncover a sinister conspiracy. That's all I'm going to give y'all. Now, don't that sound like a good mystery? Like, okay. I'm going to predict that's a 5-star read. Watch it be like my lowest rating once I get done reading. And it'll be in like 2 stars or something. No, but this seems like it's going to be a good one. I'm excited for that one. Next one up on the list is Hear My Heart by Tay Monet. This is an author taste test for me. I've never read any of her books before. I know y'all seen this one circulating around everywhere on BookTube and Bookstagram. It says Nakaira, Death and Embracing Silence meets Rome, but tragedy and a new forbidding feeling causes conflict. She is torn between commitment and new possibilities. Messy. Sounds a little messy, but it also sounds good. And the cover is so pretty. I'm going to put it on the screen for y'all to see anyways. But based off cover, And the little bit we know about it, I'll give it a 4.5. Is that a stretch? Let's do 4. Let's do a solid 4. We'll go from there. All right. And last but not least, we have The Neighbor Favor by Christina Forrest, which is another author taste test for me. I am going to finish up the 3 books in the Green Sister series, and then give a review on whether or not Christina Forrest becomes an auto-buy author for me. I'm currently reading The Neighbor Favor. It says a shy bookworm enlists her charming neighbor to help her score a date, not knowing he's the obscure author she's been corresponding with. So very cute read so far. It's giving like You Got Mail type vibes. Very cute story read so far. I will be doing another vlog reviewing my taste test on Christina Forrest in the Green Sister series. But that about wraps it up. Oh wait, did I give that a prediction? Now I have finished Neighbor Favor and I have given it a rating, so I'm going to hold off on that because that will be in another vlog. But that's it for now. That wraps up my October hopefuls. Thank y'all so much for helping me grow my channel. Thank you, Jesus. I can't believe I am at 61 subscribers as of today. I just appreciate each and every one of you. Like, I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. If you've made it this far to the video, please leave me a pumpkin to let me know you rocked all the way with me through to the end. Until next time, don't forget to show yourself some love today.
Bye-bye.